Behind me is my new BMW M2 G87, and I'm going to try to drive it as eco-friendly as possible so that the fuckers behind me don't win, okay? I feel a little dumb doing this test because it's an M2, it's a sports car. But for the sake of the world and for the sake of the car guy, I'm going to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up the tank of the car to the absolute fullest. It has been filled before, but I'll fill it to the absolute brink of fuel spilling out, okay? And then we're going to check whether what the speedometer says and the real life experience says matches up. And what we're also doing is I will overinflate the tires to around 3 bar. And I know this might be a myth, but I'm still going to try it to see whether this brings us a little bit better fuel economy. I'm driving 120 kph all the time, and if the sign says 80 or 100, I'll keep it just on those sign levels. That's it. Let's see what I can do. I feel really dumb doing this, to be honest. I really do, because this is an M2, but still, for our sake, guys, for our sake. All right, so to prove to you that this is going to happen and that this is possible, actually, I will fill up the BMW M2 with very nice 98. Okay, just put it in here. What the hell is going on? All right, now. So I'll fill it to the absolute brink until it can't take any more. All right. So yeah, I filled it up before, so it's only going to be 5 liters. Let's take it out. That's the trick, you know. Take it out a little and gently fill it up some more. Then take it out fully, and then you watch when the when the petrol spills over like this. Okay, no more, that's enough. All right, so 5.06 liters into the M2. It has been filled. Let's check the fuel gauge. You can see it right now. Start it up, man. Come on, come on. All right, here's the fuel gauge. Yeah, it's full. Good. So next step. This might be a myth, and I heard about it. This might be a myth, but I will fill up my tires compression to around 3 bar. I don't care. Let's try it. It's a test. So since somebody stole my tire caps, it's not going to be a problem. So just put it here. Come on. What the hell? All right. You son of a bitch. Let me give me a moment. All right, here it is. This doesn't look sexy, okay, but it's around 3 bar. All right, 3 bar. God damn it, man. This was more difficult than I imagined. Let's do the other tires. All right, I have filled up all the tires to around 3 bar. I'm going to show it to you, but can we take a moment to appreciate the beautiful wheel design of those BMW wheels? I mean, they really took it to another level. What a beautiful rim this is. I love it. All right, we have been off, friends. So what I have to do is I will reset everything. Set to zero. Okay, fuel gauge is full. Let's check the tires. Come on. Yeah, it hasn't. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't synchronized yet, but I filled up all the tires, okay? I filled them up. Let's see what it does. You see 2.9 bar heat, 3.1 bar. God damn it, I'm actually a little scared they might explode. But I think that is... Never did a test like this, so I guess that's only happening at 4 bar. Yeah, just talk a little bit to yourself. Lie a little bit to yourself sometimes, you know? It makes the life easier. We are at 3 bar, friends. Every single tire is at 3 bar, besides the one front left that is at 2.9 bar, but it will be at 3 bar. So let's accelerate very gently to 120 kph. Just touch the throttle, man. Wow, the 100 to 120 test is going to be crazy here. Come on, man, come on. Just touch the throttle, just a little bit. We can do it. Oh God, yeah! So let's put the limit to 120, and let's let's continue to drive. Oh my god, man, this is going to be so boring. Quick quiz question: why do the tires while driving inflate even more? Why is the bar gauge going up while driving? Just think about it. Think about it a little bit. Turn that brain on. You probably have thought about it and you've really turned your brain on, but it just didn't go. So I'm going to explain it, okay? Air, like other molecules, is going to expand when heated, okay? So that means while we are driving, we're rolling the tires are heating up and the air in the tire expands a little bit. That's why the bar gauge goes up when you start driving. Same thing happens when it's cool outside. The air will compress and you will have lower bar on your bar gauge. All right? So that's the whole magic behind it. That's why when you go on the racetrack, you will have to find out, or you will have to either fuel the tires up when you're already on the racetrack, you have driven there, or right before the racetrack to around, let's say 1.5 bar. I don't know what the regulation is for your car, but some of the people want to drive at 1.6, 1.7 bar. So you fill it up a little less, because when the tire heats up, air expands and then you'll have your right bar. Okay, little Einstein moment. I know, I'm surprised too. Let's continue. All right, here comes another trick, and this, you really have to watch out with this, because it's not really the best thing to do for the car. But when it's downhill, a lot of cars have the so-called sailing mode, which is basically nothing else than the car is going into neutral while rolling down the hill. So we'll try to do that a little bit. Yeah, it's downhill, it should be fine. Let's just roll. What a beautiful sun. What a wonderful life, man. Life is really only beautiful when you work your ass off. It really is. It really is only beautiful when you work your ass off, friends. Trust me on that one, because when you work your ass off, you will have, come on in. You will have so many memories of how you worked your ass off, and you will laugh about every single one of those. So that is great. That is great, especially when you become successful. It is going to be so worth it. All right, you see that? I'm in neutral and it accelerates. 87 kph. Oh yeah, 88. 89. Okay, put it in gear. 8 gear. That's good. That was good. You know what the worst thing about this test is? All of those cars overtaking me and looking into the cabinet like I'm sort of crazy. You know, it's you gotta be zen with yourself, okay? It's the state, your mental state, your focus on the goal you're trying to attain. I wanted to use as low fuel as possible. I'm not going to let anybody provoke me into accelerating here and beating them in M1 mode. All right? That's not my objection today. I'm here to finish work. But I don't like the fact that they're looking and revving right next to me, okay? My temper. Yeah, quick status update. We drove 42 kilometers and I'm currently at 6.9 liters. Let's see how far we can take it. All right, friends, have a look at this. Distance traveled 94.2 kilometers. Look at that. 6.9 liters. 6.9 liters. M2 G87, man. Almost 500 horsepower. 6.9 liters. So let's see if that holds true with the tank there. So the car should use 6.9 liters to 100 kilometers as the clock says, but we have driven 94.2 kilometers. So I have to take those 6.9 liters, divide it by 100 kilometers, and then x 94.2 to get the right amount of fuel, and that will be 6.5 liters. So let's see if that holds true. All right, time to fill it up. This is the moment of truth. Oh my God. I'm actually kind of nervous. Oh God, let's fill it up to the absolute fullest. Okay, just as before, I filled it up until it spill over. Let's see. It used even less. Holy shit, man. I can't believe it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the finish of our today's vlog. M2 G87, the new eco-friendly car, man. I can't believe I managed to do that. I really can't believe it. And I mean, that just goes to show it's always about the driver in terms of driving as fast as possible or in terms of driving as economical as possible. If you want to save money, you can do it with every car, but this was ridiculous, man. And it's time to film. We are at Rainbow Auto today. It's going to be about an E400 diesel. So I really wonder whether this actually used less fuel. Thank you very much for watching and see you on the next one. Goodbye.